Keep the pressure on. Don't let this guy get out one word in a press conference until he opens up your county. Peaceful, collective action. That's the path to real change. Not what's happening in Minneapolis right now. Here's Joe's familiar with the area, Montgomery County, Maryland. What do they call it, Maryland, Joe?
Yes,
Occupied
sir.
Montgomery County?
It's been called that.
Right,
yes.
right? Now, Joe's in Maryland now. I used to live in Maryland. And by the way, Maryland's a wonderful, beautiful state. And for those of you who don't know Maryland, it's a very blue state. But the irony of Maryland, as Joe can attest to, is it's really not a blue state. It's really 3 blue counties, and the rest of the state is red. The Eastern Shore, the mountains, that's the great irony of Maryland. Is it's not a blue state. It's kind of like New York City. It's a red state with a big city in it. So Maryland, I love Maryland, and my heart will always be there. I really enjoy the place. But Montgomery County has always been just a bastion of liberalism that is really wrecking the state. A lot of the liberals who move out of the cities move into Montgomery County. And it's sad. They're destroying this wonderful, beautiful place, Montgomery County, incredibly high property values, great schools, and it's being wrecked by liberals who are running it. I'm not sure there's a Republican elected anywhere in Montgomery County, Maryland. But I told you a few days ago and last week as well that these lockdowns, these economic lockdowns, which are now unequivocally a disaster. I get it in the beginning. There was some uncertainty over the virus, how contagious it was, how lethal it was. We now know these lockdowns are a disaster. There is no scientific, data-based, fact-based reason to continue to bankrupt your citizens and your businesses in your county, your state, or your city. You are only doing this for some reason outside of science or data. Why? I'm not going to get in your head and attribute motivations, but whatever reason, it's pretty sick because you are destroying your states, cities, and localities, wrecking them and destroying them. And I find it personally offensive because I know a lot of the people suffering here. Now, this is liberal Montgomery County, Maryland. I mean, about Joe, I'm not messing with you, right? One of the most liberal places in the country.
Absolutely.
This is the hapless county executive, Mark Ehrlich or whatever. Don't confuse him with the former Republican governor, Bob Ehrlich. This is Mark Ehrlich. I'm probably saying his name wrong. Don't even care. It is right in the heart of the liberal area of Montgomery County. He's giving a presser about how he's going to open the county basically when he feels like it on his own, despite no scientific evidence for these lockdowns. Listen, this goes on for maybe, 10, 20, 30 seconds or so. He gets heckled to death in his own liberal county. This is embarrassing. If you watch the video, it's even better. Again, youtube.com/Bongino. But listen to this. This is great. Check this out.
We need to remember that the only reason this county did not have the steep curve that other jurisdictions had is that the steps taken by the governor and by the counties bent the curve. Okay, fine. Only the actions that were taken flattened the curve. And if it hadn't been for the governor, okay. So, I've already told you it's opening.
What about church and the other million people?
Churches can do outdoor services. I just said that.
No government works.
Because there's a limit in hair salon.
Ladies and gentlemen, watching this moron, Ehrlich, getting heckled into the phantom zone in the middle of the liberal part of a liberal county in a blue state is one of the most rewarding experiences I've had all day. Everybody was peaceful, which is obviously always primary. But you have the right to petition and assemble and talk right back to your government officials. These are not golden calves. We don't genuflect. We don't worship them. They're not high priests and priestesses of government. These people work for us. It's not a campaign slogan. It's a fact. Our tax dollars pay them. Our votes put them in office. I can only hope that the liberals in Montgomery County, who have voted awful people into office that are destroying that wonderful county through sanctuary county policies and all kinds of things, finally start to wake up that this is what liberals do. They're totalitarians, and this guy appears to be enjoying this shutdown at this point. Heckled by his own constituents in a liberal county. Heckled into the phantom zone. Can't even finish his presser. Collective action matters, folks. Peaceful collective action matters and makes a difference. Collectivism is a leftist phenomenon. Collective action is not. We are doing the right thing, and these lockdowns are ending because we say they're ending. Keep the pressure on. Don't let this guy get out one word in a press conference until he opens up your county. Peaceful, collective action. That's the path to real change, not what's happening in Minneapolis right now.
You just heard The Dan Bongino Show. You can also get Dan's podcasts on iTunes or SoundCloud and follow Dan on Twitter 24/7 @DBongino.